Yeah, hi guys. Doing a quick dig after work. I've been wanting to get down here since winter, but it was frozen the first time I come down. There's a pond there. There's some pictures in the post office of ladies all sitting on this hill and around the other side having picnics back in the early 1800s. So I thought, why not? There's probably been 600 other detectives here before me, but I figured I'd give it a go. Got a chainsaw over there, so we'll have to deal with it. But this is my first hole. Started digging and yeah, found myself like a rivet. It's like a, not a button, it's like off work clothes or jeans. But it's pretty cool. It's my first one of the day, first find. We'll see what else we can get. Like I said, it's only a quick one. I'm not going to be here that long. But yeah, why not? Alright guys, next one. Hi guys, still on this hill. Only been here, I don't know, 15 minutes. This is my fourth hole and I've just pulled it out with my shovel. I haven't had a look at it yet. I'm excited though, let me tell you. Look at the size of that. Oh, it's like a large cent. It's like a large cent. Oh, she's pretty smooth. Oh yeah. She's smooth alright, but it's a large cent, and you know what, with a little bit of a clean up, I might be able to get something of it. Maybe. This is where I need Kurt from the Hoover Boys. Oh, that guy looks at a coin, he knows exactly what it is. But that's a large cent, and I'm so pleased. I've been on a drought for a month now, leading out of winter. I can't even find an aluminum can. But I think I'm on a nice little spot here. You know what, I'm going to see if I can get anything out of it when we get home. I'll take a look at it, but God, that's just made my day. Fantastic. I'm glad you guys are here to see it, because you know what, normally I don't film, as you know. But I figured I'd just do a quick dig. And yep, look what I just pulled out. Alright, I'll see if I can't get anything off it when we get home. But you know what, who cares? Well, I do, but just so exciting to get it. Awesome. Alright, let's see what else we can get. Back at you shortly. Hello again. I'm going to do a quick wrap up on that largie that I found. So I got it home, cleaned it up, and this is what we found. As you can see, it's gorgeous. I know I said on the video, I'm as blind as a bat, but I couldn't really see much when I was looking at it. But when I look back on the video, I could actually see the detail in it before it even, you know, started wiping it. But at the time I couldn't see anything. It just looked smooth to me, but as you can see, it ain't. But there you can see that nice and clear. 1/100. About the best part of the coin. Obviously, what is it? How old is it? That's always the best part. Well, here we go. Let me get this right for you. There she is. 1805 drape bust, and she's in pretty good nick. Not too bad at all. I dare say that this side was the side facing up, or the side facing mainly to the top, because it's a little bit more eaten, and the other side beautiful. But so that's in great condition to be buried for that long. 1805, and dang it, I just can't break that 1700. I can't. But I got two ones here. This is my oldest coin, and it's also a bucket lister drape bust. I haven't been able to get anything of a drape bust, but this is it. This is my first one. Hopefully, start of many. It's all research, and a lot of persevering, a lot of blank hunts. Let me tell you. Well, you all know about that. But yeah, there we go. Persistence. The drought is broken. 1805. All right, guys. Pleased as punch with that one. Thanks for hanging around. I'll catch you soon. Bye-bye. Hey, folks. I'm back at that spot where I found that large sand on Monday. It's now Wednesday. And I couldn't wait to get back and get digging. I mean, I haven't got a lot to go. It's only a small spot, really. Well, yeah, it's only small. And there's houses just over there, like a new development. And then over there's, well, the pond's down there and the highway's over in that corner. So, but I got back down here. I've been here for probably, I don't know, half hour, 40 minutes. Just putting around, finding a lot of trash. Because there was those two houses just up there on the hill, old houses, and I guess they just threw their trash over the back. But it is what it is. But it's my first one that I've ever dug. I've dug, look at this. I was digging down. There's probably, I don't know, 6 inches in there. And I'm still digging, looking for it, but the thing's already out of the hole. I got my detector and went over the hole and I'd moved it. And I moved it all right. Look, right there. Can you see what that is? Can you? Who does that remind you of? Look at that. Pocket watch. And you know what? She's an oldie. I'm going to brush it. I'm going to hit it with a brush. Oh, look at that. Look at that still on there. The winder. Oh. It's my first one, that and a thimble. I am stoked. It's incredible. Let me give it a quick brush and I'll be back with you. Hang on a minute. Alright guys. Here it is, cleaned up. I don't know much about these. I don't know whether it's a earlier one or a later one. I'm gonna search around the area, just around here, see if there's a back to it. I'll get some more information if I can find the back to it. Hope that's focused for you guys. But yeah, nice score. I'll catch you on the next one. Hello again guys, I just wanted to do a quick I guess wrap up of the watch that I found. Like I said, when I found it, I didn't know anything about it. You know, I've never found one before. It's the first one I've found. I've found a few wristwatches, but never one of these, and I just love it. I love it. Anyway, you know, I had a quick look around last night, but I don't know what I'm looking for. There's no markings on it. Obviously, all the movements are missing. Back's gone, front's gone. So what I did was I figured on the way home from work I'd stop in at the mall. There's this old guy there. I mean, he's been there forever. And he's got he's a watch repairer, jeweler, you know. He's an old guy, and I figured, you know what, who better to go to and ask. So I went by there this afternoon. And I showed him, and I handed it to him. He took a look, and he said, wow, this thing is old. He said, obviously you found it. I said, yeah. Was there anything you can tell me about it? He said, no. He said, it's brass, which is good for age. It's not plated. He said it may have been back then, but he said he doesn't think so. It might have just been brass. He also thinks that it was what they call the see-through. Like, it had the glass on it. It didn't have a door on it, which meant that the winder sat at 12 o'clock. If it had a door on it, which would have been a hunting watch, what they call a hunting watch, it would have been a 3 o'clock. But he seems to think that it would have been a see-through glass one. Obviously, because we can't find anywhere there could have been hinges. Back of it's pretty much the same. But yeah, so he had a book. He got the book out and we were having a look through, and we seen some really old ones that kind of came close, but he seems to think this is German, and it wouldn't have been something that came across to be sold. He thinks that it would have been brought over from Europe or England, somewhere like that. I asked him 1800s, he said, yeah, easy. So that's all I had to know. Now I'm going to go and get myself a sniper coil, and I'm going to go looking for the back of this thing. A lot of trash at that site. and I had to do a lot of sorting out. There was a lot of stuff I didn't dig. I was cherry picking. I was just looking for the best ones. A lot of 30s, 40s. You know, maybe when I go back with a sniper coil, it'll be worth digging all them. But I want to find the back of it. I want to find out where this came from. He said on the real early ones, some of the movements in the watches were made in different places, so they'd mark them. And he said that, you know, if the movements were still in there, we could have probably tracked it like that. He also said that on these old ones, sometimes there's a maker's mark, like in the bottom of the case on the inside. But he was a little bit hesitant on pulling it apart because if we do, it might not go back together. And you know what? That's a decision I've got to make. Do I want to pull it apart? I mean, the winder's probably going to come off it and the insides of it. To find out that there is no marks on the inside would be a bit of a bummer. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go look for the back of it first. But anyway, guys, I'm stoked. It's another nice relic. I'd really like to know how old this thing is. But at least I know now that it's got some age to it, and that's what we're looking for. History. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out. Talk to you soon. Bye. Hey, guys, I didn't video the dig on this one. I am now. But, no, I got it out and I thought it was just a piece of trash, and so I started cleaning it up. There's a lid to something, but I think it says Harriet Hubbard Air Famous Toilet Preparations. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I don't need to prepare to go to the toilet. It kind of just happens for me, but hey, whatever floats your boat. I'm going to check that out when I get home. I don't know what it is, but something to make you poop. But we'll find out. All right, guys, next one. As you can see, guys, I had a look on the internet about the Harriet Hubbard Airs that I found, the lid. And there's just so much information on this lady. It's incredible. But all this is all late 1800s stuff. Some of her advertisements of her toilet preparations cream. But yeah, use it on babies. There's some of the real early jars that this lid could have come off. But there you go. Toilet preparations for the complexion. Will make and keep the skin soft and white. So there you go. Very cool. Hi guys, catch you later. Hi guys, just a quick wrap up of my hunt that I just came back from. Here's the residue, usual junk iron, don't know what that is, pretty deep, flashing, bottle tops, this thing that went off at like 130 and my Garrett only goes to 100 or 99. This thing was screaming. Top of a 55-gallon drum. Spectacle. Anyone with one eye looking for a set of glasses, I got them. Going cheap. Postage and handling, that's all you'll be paying. It's out of a toy gun. Very heavy too, but it's full of dirt, but they don't make them like that anymore. Yeah, it's a toy cap gun. More bottle tops. This is a clock. I know this is part of a clock. This all came out of the same hole. And this has got the gears in it or something. You know, it's got the usual clock stuff in it. Actually, if you look, see that? You can see the gear right inside there. That all came out of that hole there. So anyway, that's the trash. And here's the treasure. Well, this ain't old, I don't think. It was deep, but where I was digging, they'd been moving dirt around. They knocked a couple of houses down, so yeah, plated. And there's this thing went off like crazy. I don't know what's inside. It could be a brass axle or something, but I don't know, it could be a wheel to a toy, something like that. But could be out of a clock, could be anything. And this, my first pocket watch. Stoked about this find. So happy. I don't think it's that old. When I say I don't think it's that old, I don't know, 40s, 50s, maybe. I'm going to go online and check it out. But I thought the real old ones had a key to wind them up. And this is one of the ones with the winder on the top. Pardon me. So, I'm not figuring it's as old, but it's gorgeous. I love it. It's going to look nice on display. And it's my first one. It's all that matters. And then this. Harriet Hubbard Air Famous Toilet Preparations. And no, it's not Preparation X. But I went online. I dropped everything off. I couldn't wait to have a look and see what was going on with it. Jumped online, had a look, and there is so much information about this woman, it's incredible. But this line of product, it's a facial cream or just a cream for women, it does everything, removes freckles, all kinds of stuff. It came out in the late 1890s through the early 1900s. So I'm going to clean that up a little more, get the rest of the dirt off it. It's going to be a nice display. I don't think this one's that old. I'm going to have to find out when they stop making it, but this actual cap with all the writing and everything, so there's some of them online that they do date back to the early 1900s, but this material here I think is fairly modern. But I'll check it out. But it's a nice find. I enjoyed that one. That's cool. I'm glad it's mine now. Yeah. And you already seen what I found on Monday night down there on the same site. And I will be revisiting it again. I haven't got a lot more to hunt, but as you know, never hunted out. And could be more down there. Well, I hope there is. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. Hope I didn't bore you too much. Couple of bucket listers just in that one little area, which is really nice. It's awesome. Nice way to start the year. Like I said, I've been in a drought, sucked. Really bad. I've been lucky, well, I said already, but I was lucky to find trash. And just a little more research, a little more scouting around. And it's starting to pay off. So hopefully this is going to be a good year for everyone. So again, thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll catch you on the tube. Bye.